Sophia Ginsburg.
Hi, students, teachers, and parents. My name is Sophia Ginsburg, and I am from room C5 of this course. Even though I have only been here at Brookside since 3rd grade, I will miss this place next year in middle. Brookside has helped me so much as in improving my self-confidence. I used to be shy and scared, but when I came to Brookside, there were so many opportunities that I found where I wanted to go in life and wanted to go in life and started to get really confident in myself. Now I think for myself instead of following others. Also, my grades have gone up in the past 3 years. Either I have gotten a lot smarter or the work has gotten a lot easier. But I think I have just gotten a lot smarter with the help of Dr. Beckley, Mrs. Panado, Mrs. Bora, and all the other teachers in the school. In math, everything used to be a challenge. But now with Mrs. Bora's 3-day rule, I got everything like that. In reading, I have been going up in DRA levels really fast. In writing, I am more detailed and fluent. One memory I have was in 3rd grade. Dr. Beckley and Mr. Hay had a math competition to see who could do more math problems in 1 minute. Dr. Beckley won, and I got to announce the win on the big speaker. When I got back to class, we called Mr. Hay and put on the song, "We Are the Champions." Mr. Beckley played the guitar, and we, the students, just sang along and laughed. Good thing Mr. Hay is such a good sport. Another memory I have was in 4th grade with Miss Fernando when we went to Mystic Seaport and pretended we were from the 19th century. We saw replicas of boats, cottages, and shops. We even saw someone make a big rope that the sailors used from little pieces of thread. It was really funny when my group got lost and we had to run to the bus, making us the last group on the bus while everyone else was laughing. And after a while of being mad, we started laughing too. This grade has been a breath of fresh air. I have the best teacher in this world. As my friend Hazel Robinson says, and I quote, "This board helps us in math, reading, science, social studies, and getting along." And people might say that's not a subject, but in this class, getting along is a subject, and we thank this board for that. End of quote, and I agree with Hazel. I have met many new friends this year, like Stephanie, Hazel, Fatima, Maddie, Brianna, and now the whole entire class. This has been my favorite year at Brookside. A later memory was in 5th grade when we went to New York City. First we went to Carnegie Hall for the link-up program. Unfortunately, this year Brookside was on the 3rd tier, but we could still see amazingly. We sang and played the recorders to Come to Play, O Fortuna, NC, and Drumline, and then listened to Black Fire drumming. They were really good. Next, we went to the Museum of Natural History. We saw a planetary show all about how Earth was created 4.5 billion years ago. It was really interesting. Then we went to the gift shop. There were things like Venus flytraps, stone coasters, jewelry stones, and rocks on it, and much, much more. We went into a butterfly garden, and first, I learned that some moths can only live about a week because they don't have mouths to eat and starve to death. And second, almost everyone got at least one butterfly on their head, arm, or finger. One person even got a butterfly on his back. Then we saw a really good movie about butterfly migration. And sadly, after that, we had to go home. One thing I'll miss a lot is the staff at Brookside. They all have done such hard work for each and every student, even though sometimes we weren't the easiest people to work with. The staff still tried their best. Although we had to say goodbye to some of the staff, such as Mr. Soma, Dr. Beckley, Ms. Nana, and Ms. Romeo, and many others, I would still like to remember them for years ahead. I would like to thank Mr. Downey for teaching me new sports that I like and I'm good at. Mr. Bernstein for teaching me music and how to read my palette. And Mr. Hay and Mrs. Lamandola for making sure the school is running nicely and the students are being the best they can. Another thing I will miss is the Brookside artistically talented or AT. Miss Smith has done such a good job with the art show and just work in general. In AT, I've met people who I would never really be friends with, such as Peyton Kay, who is now one of my best friends. Brookside is like a second home to me. I had a ton of fun, met my best friends, and had a great learning experience here at Brookside School throughout the years. Just like my friend Stephanie says, and I quote, Brookside really changes people in a good way. It teaches you good lessons to believe in yourself, listen to yourself, to not bully people, and stand up for yourself and other people, and to never judge a book by its cover. End of quote. I agree with Sam. Thank you, Brookside. I promise to come back next year to visit people like Mr. Downey, Miss Smith, Miss Benson, Miss Panado, Mrs. Laura, and many other people in the school. I look forward to middle school next year and anything down there.